to the Lord of the Funk Online Swing. Stopping, Sarmon's crumbling, but you can't stop the funk train cause it's rumbling. Gandalf on the ones and twos, throwing sparks in the night. Sauron's eye, blinking to the rhythm, oh what a sight. Frodo, Sam, Legolas too. Get down! We're funkin' through the Shire with a funky crew. Ooh yeah! Mount Doom or Rivendell, hear the bass line ring. Come on and groove to the Lord of the Funk Online Swing.
Out in the hills where the rivers bend, there's a magic brew that'll make you grin. It's fiery and bold, the locals say. One sip will make you dance all day. They pass it around in an old tin jug. A swig of Poteen is a bear hug. It's not for the faint, it's not for the meek. It's the fuel for the shuffle every day of the week. Do the Poteen shuffle, stomp your boots, swing your hips and kick your roots. Spin your partner, raise your cup. The Poteen shuffle will mess you up. Hey ya, ho ya, don't you stumble. Round and round, hear the mountain rumble. He swears he can outlast all till he did the shuffle and began to crawl. Mary took a sip and said, oh dear, next thing you know she's a chandelier. The fiddler's playing, the night's alive. The moon's as bright as a farmer's scythe. With every step and every clap, you'll feel the Poteen's fiery zap. Do the Poteen shuffle, stomp your boots, swing your hips and kick your roots. Spin your partner, raise your cup. The Poteen shuffle will mess you up. Hey ya, ho ya, laugh and tumble. Dance so hard the mountains crumble. Now careful with that second sip, it'll hit you hard and make you flip. One more swig, you'll lose control and wake up hugging a sheep in a hole.
All right, Mega Brian, everybody, welcome in. It's Poteen OBowen. We're starting our Lord of the Rings run here, and we are at level 153. We're trying to get to 160. We're going to be playing Blue Line Guard Warden, which is one of my favorite lines. Okay, so we're trying to get everybody up to 20s. Which makes sense. Okay, so almost all of these are 20. This guy gets to 18, we're done. Then we'll have to get our Zeal up, which I believe we run in red buff. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what are we doing now? I mean, it's light blue. Here's the thing. We're at light blue. We should honestly be moving, but we'll stay here until it's finished. But we should be moving. By the way, I can see all the chat over on Kick, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. I can always see chat on Twitch because that actually comes to my screen. So yeah, we're going to be running some Warden. Warden is my third favorite class. I know. Who does that? Who numbers them down? I do. I do. Okay. I don't know how we're going to get back. Return in ingredients again. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we have to go all the way. I think I know what. Let me scoop my stuff for Jacob. Welcome in over on TikTok. How's it going? So 160 is max in this game right now, and we're about to head there. We're at 153. It should go pretty swift here, at least the next couple levels. Now I'm gonna show you. I think we get masteries at level 39. That's really when the Warden becomes a very, very super efficient killing machine. So that's way over there. I don't even know. Let's just go over there, you know? We'll just make it so. Now, I don't know if I still have deed. No deed. No deed on that cat. We may have deeds on Goblin. We do. Oh, 3 of 100? Okay, that's fine. I think in the new expansion it goes. So, I'm going to go over the rotation real quick here. I'm going to throw with Warning Shot. Also another one you can use hampering Javelin. You won't really see me do that too much, but I will if it's off. If the other one's off quicker. So first thing I'm going to do is 1, 2. That's going to start my heals. Then I'm going to do 1, 2, shift 1. That's going to give me my first buff. Then 1, 2, shift 2, and then 1 again because I want the big. That's the big hot. No, yeah, hot. Heal over time. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, we got no beasts here. So that would be what I was looking for. The Warden's also a very good traveler. They're pretty. They got some speed buffs and stuff, so they can do all that. These cats don't do anything to me. So I don't care. I don't think these are no. Spider insects don't count. Some of them, sometimes they're deeds, but not here. There's a warrior. So after that one, I'll show you the next one. It's 1, 2, shift 3. That's going to be another buff. And then 1, 2, shift 4. That's going to be another hot. Then after that, so that's safe though. Then after that will be the first time I'm going to run something else. And that's going to be 2, 3, shift 5. And that's going to give me Boar's Rush. That's an area effect damage. Then after that, I'm actually going to go, hey, Megavon and Warg, how's it going? Dragons indeed. So then after that, what I would do run after that is it will be once I pull a lot more. That's my normal rotation all the way up to shift 5. Then after that, I will do what is called Exalted, or Exaltation of Battle. This one I manually put in. Hey, Megavon and Jerome. This one I manually put in, and it is 3, 2, so I run it backwards. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, and that's going to give me basically a big life drain and area effect. Okay, see, this guy has 100,000. This is going to be a good one. I'll show you my rotation. We'll be able to do a rotation here. Wow, a little bit of lag. Lag. 1, 2. This is going to give me my first heal. 1, 2, shift 1. 1, 2, shift 3, plus add my 1. That's going to give me another hot. 1, 2, shift 3. This is going to be another buff. So I'm just alternating buffs and hots. And then at the end here, I'm going to go 2, 3, shift 5. Oh, I killed him before that could happen. Anyway, that's going to give me Boar's Rush. Hey, Luna, Megavon, and welcome in. I'm lagging hard right now. All right, let's I'm just going to let him. I'm lagging so bad right now. That's not great. Hey, a Bluebird, Brian, Sam, Vermilion, Joseph, welcome in over on TikTok. How's it going? Okay, this is where we'll do it. Let's throw all of these together. Sorcerer, I want him. Okay, so this time we'll actually do it. We'll start our heals. Now, what I'm going to do is actually do the big heal, which is 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 1. And that's going to be, watch, it's going to tap them all. And I actually will suck life out of every one of the mobs. I will transfer the life to myself. And then after that, I have, what is it, 2, 1, shift 5, 2. 2. Now, this is going to be the way I get my mana back. This is called the Dark Before the Dawn. Because some of these battles will go so long, I will actually want to use that in battle, so I can get my power back. So that's actually the last one in my rotation, but I don't always use it. Hey, Megavon and Zulk. Hey, thank you so much. So much. You don't know what that means. We have a sub. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Zulk, let me get you a special shout out. All right. Pippi, how's it going? How's it going, Pip? All right, everybody, we know what that means. We got ourselves a custom song coming in. Let me get Zulk some more shout outs here. And until then, enjoy its Raining Taters.
This morning, sun shining bright. Looked out my window, what a crazy sight. Spuds falling down from the sky so high. It's raining taters, oh my, oh my. Grab a fork, grab a plate, it's a spectacular fake. Potatoes falling at a rapid rate. Gonna celebrate, it's gonna be great. It's raining taters, taters from the sky. Golden and crispy, oh my, oh my. Mashed or fried in a pie so high. It's raining taters, taters, oh my. It's raining taters, taters, oh my. Spuds in the garden, spuds on the roof, bouncing and rolling, that's the truth. Baked or roasted any way you please. Potato party, everybody say cheese. Grab a fork, grab a plate, it's a spectacular fate. Potatoes falling at a rapid rate. Gonna celebrate, it's gonna be great. It's raining taters, taters from the sky. Golden and crispy, oh my, oh my. Mashed or fried in a pie so high. It's raining taters, taters, oh my. It's raining taters, taters, oh my. Hash browns in the morning, tater tots at night. Every kind of spud you like. Potato treats take flight. It's raining taters.
Oh, they won't let me cheat.
On the sky.
Fair enough.
Hash in the morning, tater tots at night. Every kind of spud delight. Potato dreams take flight. It's raining taters, taters, oh my. It's going down in every town. Spud taps the storm. Let's all gather round. From the sky to the ground. Hear the joyful sounds. Raining taters, taters, the best day found.
All right, there we go. Thank you so much for the sub. Put our music back on.
Take your foot, give it a pound.
All right, here we go.
The tater
You know what? For that, Zulk.
do the
Oh, I don't want to dismount.
tater mash. Okay, now let's change the beat. Let's smash that tater with both feet. Do the tater,
It is time for Zulk to get named
tater mash.
my precious golden mouth.
Do the
It's Zulky! Zulky Bear! How's it going, everybody? Zulk, how's it going? What have you been up to? Jenny, which way? Welcome in over on TikTok. Nanny May. All right, where are we headed? Okay, we got to go do this. We're in light blue. I'm obviously not excited about that,
and do the tater.
but I think we got to finish some of these lessons, some of these quests, so I can get to another place.
What do the tater? Do the tater.
I will take that as I will. I will.
Do the tater scene. Make sure
Obviously, I'm going to take that in a pretty sexual manner because that's how we roll up in here.
do the tater mash.
Little just, you know, just two men enjoying each other's strengths. That's how we roll. How is everybody doing?
The beat. Let's smash
Hopefully
that
well.
with both feet. Do the tater.
We're going to get 160. That's what we're headed for.
Do the tater.
And then this guy will be our fourth guy to 160, so we're excited for that as well.
Come to the tater scene. Make sure you give your love to Poteen. Do the tater.
Today was crazy day. Just got in the house. So. Hey, Glorfing Way, how's it going? How's it going? Jerome, it just says Everquest. I love it. That would be awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that's I mean, I already see that you have the one for the Underdark. That one's a cool one. Obviously, as somebody who loves some HP Lovecraft and stuff, I love that overlay the most. That one's killer. Yeah, was it Zolt? Or Glorfing Way, was it bad? Hey, a treasure. We gotta see stuff. You know what? We're just gonna go up to the road. I don't want to fight these undead yet. Keith, welcome in. Eric Moore, how's it going? Minmosh, how's it going over on TikTok? We'll just run. I would sit here and fight him, but I don't also care that much. How many do you think we got? How many do you think we got? You think we got a lot? No, just 2. Get out of here. Alright, 1, 2, shift 4, 1, 2, shift 1, 4, 1, 2, shift 2, plus you add a 1 to that one because you want that. 1, 2, shift 3. These are all buffs right now. We're gonna get a heal here. 1, 2, shift 4, and 4. Then we have 2, 3, shift 5. And then if I want, I can go 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, and that's going to give me a big, that's better when there's multiple targets to kill. That is called Exaltation of Battle. That is like a big, to get a bunch of aggro, and also you life tap multiple mobs. That's one of my favorite abilities right there. Shield Mastery. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Hey, Cycle Smeagol, welcome in over on TikTok. Harm Touch is fun. I just got it inside from outside, and it is sweltering out there. Oh, Glorfing Way, did you get the smoke from Canada? I know it's a little further down, so I don't know if you did. Probably though, you probably did. Today the air quality was garbage. Yeah, today was smoky in the beginning. No, it's not your fault. It's not. As an American, I apologize for us being us. Ooh, yuck. Yuck. Okay, we gotta get all up in here. I still think it's crazy we call ourselves the Americans, and yet there's North America, South America, Central America. I don't know. I find that very pretentious. Megavon and Charlotte over on TikTok. That's bold. I'm just gonna go tap it. Is this what the opening is? It is. Very true. Very true. Oh, my imperialism is showing. I always found that strange. I can't say nothing. Obviously, you know my heritage. I'm an immigrant. I'm a mutt, but I did not. I'm not from here. Ah, you know that's true. You know that's true. Or Roman. What? No, that makes sense. Just so you know, we're Americans and we don't understand sarcasm. We're like, why? How could somebody make fun of us? Or worse, you could be English. That guy's met some English, you can tell. Okay, guys, I gotta get inside this rock. Okay? Some stones in here. They're not letting me in. Let me in. That's true. Yeah, he was from Alberta. That's not his fault. I saw Alberta wants to leave Canada. Alberta's like Canada's Texas. Okay, now I can't even get in. There's definitely a way to get in. Okay, no offense against Doug Ford, but if you look like that, bro, you need to lay off the cocaine. That's just not good for your health, okay? I say that as somebody who cares. Okay, how many do you think we can pull? Just so you guys know, this is where the warden shines. I'm blind now, so you need to take that into account. Okay, here we go. You move out of that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay. Big heel coming. Okay, we got a big, notice. We got a big exaltation of battle. Here we go. Yeah. You guys, I'm in a big fight and now I can't read all the funny chat, so very rude.
Goblins dark and dragons gold, wander through the ancient road, open every secret door.
So now I'm getting low on.
With a pocket full of dreams he strives, where the world of Middle Earth collides.
There we go. See, now I'll get my power back. See, now I'm good. Alright, we got more fighting to do. Okay, there's not much to do in Canada, to be honest. Hey, Megavonen! Mama Panic, Ginger, how's it going? I'm guessing. Oh, we gotta go mountless. All right. I ain't even too mad about that, honestly. Hey, see you, Tiger. How's it going? I get to show off my mad warden skills. Hey, Megabonin. How's it going, Karn? Well, we almost didn't. It's like we didn't even need to fight. That wasn't fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Go Mountains. Hey, we got a raid. Welcome in, Mama Panic. Thank you so much. Let's get all our stuff sorted out here. If you guys don't know Mama, you're missing out on a wonderful streamer who streams usually right before me. I usually drop in there, but I was outside with the kids today. Did that shout out work? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. All right, who else? Oh, we got Ginger in here. There we go. I know her. She's nuts. She's wild, okay? You don't get the name Mama Panic by being, you know, normal. Oh, go mountless. Luna Rose is going to make me go mountless. I like that. I like that. Oh, I should change that too. If you guys don't know, starting this Monday, I will be doing the official DDO stream every Monday. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull everything again. Because this is what we like to do. I'm blind. All right. All right, 1, 2, shield up. Oh, now we're back. We're back. We gotta get somebody close. I can't see. I'm blind. Okay, here we go. That's gonna give us what is called... See the shield? Now whatever I have will be remembered. So I can kill... Oh, now watch, I'm gonna heal myself. Twice. I'll just sleep this one off. Guys, I feel like I'm missing so much good chat right now. Pretty salty about it. Now I am tiered at 3. Okay, so there's a couple of things with the Warden if you guys have not played, okay? Obviously they have the Gambit system. Then they have a couple other mechanics here. One of them... The accordion's playing in the Butteron's beat. There's a lass in the corner tapping her feet. The chorus is coming, shout it proud and clear. And if your tongue is twisted, have another beer. And we're dancing in the circle, arm in arm, spilling half our pints with that Irish charm. If your memory's slipping, here's a toast we clink. If you forget the words, you need another drink. Okay, so there's a couple things here that they have, okay? They have the Gambit system. My rotation is pretty easy. I like to start with Persevere, Shield Mastery, Restoration, Shields Up, Safeguard, then Boar's Rush, because I like to pull a lot at once. Then Exaltation of Battle. Sometimes I will open with Exaltation of Battle, but I usually like to get the Shield Mastery first. And then Dark Before the Dawn is something I will use when my power is low.
the banshee swaying. If the words escape, you're no shame to admit. Take a gulp of the stout and don't you quit. Oh,
So one. Let's just throw these out here. Throw these out here. We'll heal ourselves here. Oh, the champion. Let's get this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna go control. Now I'm just gonna do the regular rotation. Gonna get out of that red stuff. You don't want to stand in the stupid. When you get knocked down, you gotta get up. Now here it is. This is where I change it up. I'm gonna go 2, 3, shift 5. This is gonna be an area effect. Then my big one is 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, and this is gonna dot and take us health from every one of those mobs. So the more mobs, the merrier. That's what that one is all about. It's a big life steal. Now, if I die on the Warden, obviously it was lag, or I'm just very bad. Because this is kind of one of my bread and butter classes. As you just saw there, I just pulled three camps. Now you see how right now my stuff is a little low. So if I press 2, 1, shift 5, and then 2 again, I will get what is called Before the Dawn and watch my power. Boom. So technically, if I can keep my heals up, my debuffs up, and I can use Before the Dawn at any time, I can technically fight forever.
In the heat of battle, the ground shakes loud. Echoes mine to hold for this fearless crowd. Through the dungeon's depth or a mob's cruel wrath. No foe.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Stand tall, hold the line.
I wasn't even paying attention. It's a pretty loose ship here. I mean, obviously Zulk's gonna ruin it. Okay, let's see. You ready? We're gonna pull everybody again. How many camps we got here? There we go. Okay. Yes, I will get that. I will get that. I'm sorry. Oh, we use one ability. I didn't see that. That's gonna cripple me in this class. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got this up. There's a reason why I did this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run Exalted. Because now I'm going to get it twice. Alright, now we're going to run our heals. Our heals are going to be Persevere, Shield Mastery. We're going to go with our big heal, Restoration. Oh. Now we're going to go with another shield buff. And another hot. Then we're going to go with our big shield damager. Then we're going to go back to a heal again. Well, it's only light blue too. This isn't even impressive yet. This is still very garbage. There we go, we're gonna interrupt that. But thank you so much, Jerome. This is one of my better classes. Now there's a couple things with this class. There are a couple ways that make them very, very powerful. One of them is the fact that I can remember chains in my lines. Oh, I don't try. I succeed in being in blue. I am blue. Strictly blue. I mean, obviously I got a little bit of stuff, but I'm blue right now. Alright, let's get our power back. Right? 2, 1, shift 5, 2 again. Boom, and now watch my power. All the way back. Okay, so let me get out of here, and then I will redeem those things. Stop it. I said stop. But with this, why it takes a little bit longer to kill is I'm basically just slowly wearing him down by doing hots and debuffs on, or buffs on myself. That's it. So it goes hot. If you see a single target, can I see 1, 2, 1, 4? Absolutely. Absolute. Oh, okay. Let me pull all these first. Come here, nerds. I want the switch. Alright. Now I try to get that shield mastery up as fast as possible. Now see, I'm gonna shield bash that. Because I don't want him doing whatever he was trying to do to me. Now hopefully we can get this guy by himself. Right here. So when you do a double thing like that, you see that come up? This is what is called, I'm gonna stop him. I don't want him casting spells. So whatever ability I use right now will be able to be used again. Watch, it's gonna switch over to my 5. And my 5 is battle memory. So that's my battle memory. That's another mechanic. Another mechanic is what is called advanced techniques. Yeah, so let me check this out. You said you wanted to see 1, 2, 1, 4. Yes. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 4. Yeah, 4 is as in the gambit finish. Okay. Absolutely. Let me find a single mob. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to think what that is. It should be a shield mastery, is that right? Oh yeah, safeguard. So safeguard is going to be a increase, and it's going to be a hop, which I'm using on shift 4. My favorite is this one. Oh, not this one. It's one I use on my shift 4. Although it doesn't complete the whole thing. Oh, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 1. I see. You want to see an attack. 2, 1, 2. Yes, that is going to be Megabot and Steampunk. That is going to be Onslaught. Now, this is a bleed, and I don't really use it on my other one, on my red line. Yes, red is a quick killer. Yeah. So in red, what I do in red is I use power attack, then I use mighty blow, then I use unnerving strike, and with those 3 stacked up, I'm gonna consume them with the ability called cauterize. No, Steampunk, never feel like that, bro, for real. The only reason I contacted you on is that every couple months, if anybody's whispered me or messaged me, I always get back to them just to see how they're doing, how they're hanging out. It doesn't mean you have to come to my stream. It doesn't mean any of that. I just like to keep up with people and make sure they're doing good, because it is hard out in them streets. And congratulations, Steampunk. Okay. Now that is appreciated. That is appreciated. But no, it's never like to make you come to my channel or anything. People who I've connected with, I like to keep up with them every few months. You know what? A couple weeks ago, me and Mrs. O'Bowen talked about that, and I was like, I bet Steampunk is deep with the summer and it being. I bet he's in the Lord be hard. So never apologize for going after something you're passionate about, bro. Never feel sorry about missing my streams for real. I'm going to be talking in here regardless of how many people are in chat because, you know, I used to just chat to none. What? That's amazing, bro. Why didn't you take video or pictures? You need to start a Discord, Steampunk. And put your stuff in there, bro. We found out there's a LARPing group close to us. Not maybe, definitely. Yes, Pip, I also did not do that for you. It's just, you know, I like to contact people. I do it I think I have it up every 3 months. Just to kind of see how people are doing, where they're at in life, things like that. Like I said, I know, it's hard in the streets. So it's always nice just to know that somebody's kind of in your corner, you know? Ah, nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is tough out there, for real. There's nothing wrong with grown men showing their excitement for each other, showing their love. Sam and Frodo would have. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh, yeah. And back. I said Sam and Frodo would have. They would have showed each other their love. I do get a little weird with like, you know, sending it to ladies because I know the internet's not great. But most people are cool. I don't even tell Zolk. He is appalled by such happiness and joy. Hey, you nerd! This is what I want. Yeah, I put him on a timeout. He has a minute more. No, I didn't do that. I don't even know how to do that. Can you do that? I don't think so. I want to get out of this light blue stuff. Nerds! This doesn't matter because there's only one mob. Anyway, although Blue Line Guardian is my favorite class, I will say oh, was it mine? Because I did that shit on purpose. No, I'm just joking. I don't think I've ever banned anybody. Well, I mean, okay, when I say that, I mean, obviously I've banned bots. I don't think I've ever banned a human. Well, technically, is a bot being ran by a human? That's tough to tell. Now we're getting at existential things. Not cool. We are done. Time to return. But no, I don't think I've ever banned a human. But for real, Steampunk. My Twitch is being real crazy today. Okay, is it working now? My Twitch froze on me. Anyway, how's everybody doing again? I am back. Holy cow, a tater. How many taters do I got? I have 53 taters. We need to change that immediately. I also need to change all the stuff that, all the redeems. I totally forgot to do that because I'm bad at the game. And I don't listen to any one of my viewers and their redeems, obviously. So first things first, let's get, we found a tater, we're at 53. Enjoy this.
Poteen is the man, he has no idea where he is. Endlessly roaming around, clueless in this world. You can't find the way, can't find the door to the way outside of the Shires and more. Poteen is a tater head, taters are his passion. Every day he runs around and trips over his toes. He has too many odds, too many things to do. In his spare time, like run over your shoes. It's Poteen, he is tater obsessed. Don't let him see your girlfriend or he'll toss her in a sack. It's Poteen, it's tater obsessed. Poteen is big poopy head, no problem, he's the best. Won't you know, don't you know, or would you wanna know? His wife is very sweet, and I think you found a better match. Poteen, it's Poteen, he's a big tater head, and both of them are the head of taters. They stick out his ears and protrude out his behind. Maybe in areas where you don't want him to find. It's Poteen, oh Poteen, Poteen. Should you run away, he'll come find you again, don't worry. Stick a tater in his face, you won't know it any other way. Poteen.
Yeehaw! Yeah, so crazy. That's what happens when we find a tater in the game.
Sun in hand, I lead the charge.
All right.
Through the shadows,
Now, with that, just so everybody knows, a very special lady close to our heart, Luna Rose Dragon,
together we fight till the very
has now joined the Dirty Stinking Oak Lovers Club. So welcome, man. Obviously, thank you so much, Luna, for the redeems. And here is your song.
Yo, check it. I'm stacking points like a king in the stream where I reign supreme. No fling. Poteen OBowen, you better take a seat, cause I'm redeeming these points, ain't no defeat. Join Dirty, stinking old lover club. Yeah, you heard it right, Bob. We're a
Thank you, thank you.
breaking the mold with rhymes so hot they'll leave.
We're only going to use the shield. Welcome in, Crazy. Mega Warden, how's it going? We're only going to use our shield ability. Okay, my Twitch keeps freezing.
With every redemption, I flex my might in the club of misfits who shine so bright. Join in, need a typo. It's intentional. We twist the words, unconventional. All brothers unite. We're breaking the mold. In the stream, our story's told. Redeem those points, show them us. In the stream, we're causing chaos. Dirty stinking old lover, that's our vibe.
Okay, does anybody want to take a guess? I'll wait till we're done. Twitch is being so awful.
We're the underdogs, rising to the top. With every rap, we won't stop. Poteen and crew better recognize. In this game, we improvise. So here's to redemption and breaking free. In the stream, we're the ones to see. Poteen OBowen, you better beware, cause in the Dirty Stinking Oak Lover Club, we don't play fair. Those points, show moves,
I'm only going to use my shield.
in the stream, we're causing chaos.
Yeah, it's awful right now. And everything else looks fine. Facebook, TikTok, Kick is running fine. I wonder if this undead is something.
We walk the path to come.
I'm gonna restart my phone. Hey, Glorfing Way is over on Kick. That's a beautiful beat. You have the most beautiful beat. Okay, so yeah, there is a there is a point to my Facebook streaming. It is full of people. You would think so. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but companies now, they are. I do too. And in fact, one of my only personal page is actually on Facebook. But he is not wrong at some of the assessments of it. So yeah, there is a method to my madness. And it is the fact that I'm growing my Facebook. Because it's only 605. Which isn't bad, but I've never really focused on growing it. Oh, it is definitely their app. It's probably getting... Because here's the thing, you might not know this, but people, back in the day, you used to be able just to, you know, be on a platform, make a little scratch. But nowadays, you have to be on a lot of platforms and make a tiny bit of scratch. So, there it is. Oh, over on Kick, we're 1 follower away from a Care Bear stream, and I think we're 2 followers on Twitch. You don't seem that old. In fact, my only personal platform is on Facebook. Everything else is Poteen OBowen. I am not on other platforms as myself. Because, yeah. Besides, I'm obviously I'm trying to become an Instagram model. Obviously. So you have to wait a little bit till I do some shoutouts. I'm just gonna shield bash my way through it. Well, here's the thing. Alright, I'm hoping I can just maybe make some scratch and use their money for good. Plus, they're gonna have to give us their tax money at some point anyway. I am on Blue Sky. I got no pride, bro. I got no pride. Oh, I know you are. Yeah, Zope, aren't you? Wait, you're on one of those. The marketplace is nice. Except for the marketplace started sucking. For real, okay. I'm not lying though, and this is true. Yeah, you have to be on social media. I am not on Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat. I don't know. Is that good for content creators? I will say I was off of X and stuff for a long time. Then I was just like, who cares? I just gave up like everybody else did. Bowed down to our oppressors. No, that is funny, bro. Yeah, it's okay. You know what? Listen, okay, and I'm just gonna tell you from what I've experienced. Yeah, no, see, that's what I thought, Pip. That's why I stayed out of it. Okay, Grand Theft Auto, bro, is you can basically do whatever you want. So you can rob people, you can steal cars, you can do anything. You can run drugs, you can rob banks, you can kill police. Like, it's just a whole thing. Yeah, Pip, I've heard that it's great for that, but that's why I've never done it, because I didn't think it would be great for... You know what, I did try Reddit for a minute. Here's the thing, I love Reddit for articles and stuff. And I do love that, but I just don't see it for content creator. And here's the thing, this is gonna sound weird as a content creator. I'm not huge on platforms. Like, I mostly just get on there. I get to communicate with other content creators and stuff, which that's awesome. I love that. With other gamers, but it's mostly just to kind of promote and try to push people where I want them. Like, if I want them on Twitch, or I want them to check out YouTube or Kick. Chris Wong, welcome in over on TikTok. So that's really what my social media for is. It's basically the tunnel where I want, you know, attention and stuff. Because streaming, it does seem like fun and stuff like that, but it's not like a whole nother full-time job, but it does take a lot of effort. if that makes sense. And it was my family. They were like, listen, if you're really gonna do it, you know, go as hard as you can for a year and see what happens. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, I have a year to try to make it happen. Buffer? I've never heard of that. All right. I have to check that out. And here's the thing. Every few months, I do check out different apps. So, like, I am on Tumblr. Another one I did keep, and I rarely keep them, is Clapper. That's one I like. And I'm talking about the obscure apps. But every like 4 or 5 months, I'll go and... It is. Luckily, like, why my family said to do it was, is that I like to entertain, and I do love to entertain. I love to educate, so. Right, totally understand that. So if someone was to redeem a certain amount after some... Oh, you're talking about the Hell Goat. Don't even worry about the Hell Goat. Yeah, I've heard it's near impossible to keep up regular YouTube videos. Others than streaming Twitch. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Pip, back when I first started, I would actually do my YouTube videos while I was streaming. So I would just record them while I was streaming. But I try to listen to people who come in. So on YouTube, how I handle it is... So what you would do, Steampunk, that's a good idea. If you do that, I will write it down. And I would just do the goat mount on the next stream. Okay. Oh, okay, Pip. Yeah, so how I handle it is... That is weird. It's like you're in another country. Is once a week, I take like 2 hours, sometimes 3, and I record the videos and then I edit it on Thursday, and it always gives me an extra day. Is that true? I did not know that. So, Pip, what I used to do was while I was streaming, I would record the actual video, and then I would put that on later with timestamps and stuff. But I try to put a YouTube video up every week. That seems manageable for me. Like today, Mrs. O'Bowen was sick, so I did not get around to watching or to recording one. But luckily, I do have that big dragon fight I did, so I may very well just use that this week, or otherwise I just wouldn't do one this week. You know, since she's under the weather. But yeah, I usually get enough time to do once a week. So, and right now I'm rotating them out because I really only have a few more Lord of the Rings to do. And then I'm going to go and do like rotation videos on mounted combat just so it's on there and people have it. Ooh. And then after that, but every week now I'm switching. So this week is supposed to be DDO video. And then next week I'll do a World of Warcraft rotation video, which I just started doing those. And then the week after that will be another Lord of the Rings Online video. And then I'll just keep that rotation going. You guys have to know my chat's not up on Twitch, so if I'm missing something. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay. Return to Moria, yes. I haven't played that yet. So yeah, Pip, it can be. At one time, I was doing 2 or 3 videos a week and streaming, and it was just too much. Just too much. So I have it down to 1 stream. Like, hopefully tomorrow she'll feel better, and I can get up to recording my DDO video, which won't take too long. The longest it takes, for real, is the recording of it, and then maybe the time stamping of it after that, because you have to watch it again and make sure your timestamps are where you want. But I don't see not timestamping my content because I want people to be able to skip around and go where they want. And it's like most people. I'm just trying to make a living, not a killing. So, you know, if people want to just go find their content and not watch the whole video, I totally understand that. People don't have time. And it's tough on the streets, on these streets. Oh, Pip, no. I'm pretty, no, so I did, when I was doing 7 days a week in the beginning for about half a year, now it's been about a year and a half that I've consistently streamed nightly, right? And the first half, so first 6 months, I was only playing LOTRO. And I will say I got burnout. And that was why I started playing Everquest and DDO and World of Warcraft and ESO and oh, what's that one? That's dead now. New World. That was a fun one. But I think we have a pretty consistent set now. World of Warcraft is the only one that could change. DDO and Lord of the Rings Online. Those ones are going to be consistent ones because I am an official content creator there and I do the DDO and LOTRO streams. So the only one that could change is World of Warcraft, but it's performing pretty good considering I haven't been doing it very long.
Hobbits dancing under silver moon. Pocket full of dreams we crave. Turning nights into
But it's nice because most of the stuff you do, like if you're doing clips or things like that, you can just edit them on your phone, and that's a huge thing. So like when I record my videos, I do all the stuff, I download them, and then I upload them to YouTube. And when I'm uploading them, I'm actually in there editing them at the same time. Absolutely, Ginger, Megavon, and welcome in, or good night. I hope you start feeling better. World of Tanks, I've never played that, but I've heard it's people do enjoy it. Actually, I've never played it. I have heard of it. I don't know if you know. Oh, what's her name? The JoJo Baggins, but she plays World of Tanks. I don't even know what they're saying. I'm not listening. But yeah, that's pretty cool. No, the MMOs I've been playing since I was like 11. So this is like the one thing that like has always been pretty consistent for me. And it was actually the LOTRO community that was like, you know, it was awesome. So I was like, you know what, I think I can start to stream a bit. And then obviously I didn't do voice and I didn't do camera and stuff because it does seem weird, but I do get nervous and I do have anxiety sometimes. Just normal anxiety. And obviously I don't have much of that anymore, but in the beginning I definitely was nervous a lot. I still get nervous with co-streams because I don't want to ruin other people's stuff. If I ruin my stuff, that's fine. But ruining somebody else's. So I do get nervous when I co-stream, like when I was doing it with Tavern Tales. I wasn't nervous with Steam Pop because we were just messing around. But with other content creators, it's definitely more nerve-wracking because I am, me, and I am pretty odd and strange and very easily distracted and forgetful. So that is the only time I get nervous. I was nervous when I did Bubble Blaster because I had never done an app stream before. No, you were fun. You're fun to hang out with. You're fun. You're laid back. That's nice. I just with other content creators and stuff, I get a little nervous, you know, like when we like do and Fudgies on voice chat, that can be a little nerve-wracking for me. Tavern's Tales, because Tavern's Tales is like, he's pretty big over in DDO. I mean, he's not like, I think I would be super nervous. Hey, Megavon and Inc., how's it going? No, I think Zolk, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I get nervous when, yeah. Well, like Taverns, I had only been in a couple of his streams when he had contacted me on Discord, and I was a little nervous then because I can be a bit much. That is true. It is true. You know what, Ink? Man, I wish. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. You gotta put yourself out there. It's gonna happen. That's just. But I think, doesn't it feel better just to put yourself out there? You know me, though. I push people. Hey, welcome in, King Megavon. And if you guys don't know this soon-to-be legend, you absolutely should go give him a follow. You won't regret it. Seems like a very entertaining and very consistent and constant content creator. I've enjoyed his streams so far. Although I am newer to his streams. I don't know. Maybe he's been around. Maybe he's been around more than I thought, but... Are you King? Are you still newer to streaming? There we go. Am I on heavy armor? I don't believe it. Now back. Okay. So that's why the transition was pretty Okay, so hold up. 150 equipped. So this item is actually better. Get out of here. Nobody wants your stupid food. So essentially new again. Gotcha. Did you stream somebody else before or something else before? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I just thought you were just natural. I just thought you were naturally really good, you know? Just joking. I'm just joking. Okay, I gotta go to another place. I don't want to be here anymore. This place is all light blue, and I'm good. Glorfindel! If you guys don't know who Glorfindel is, he's an absolute monster of lore. Hey, Simply Pickles, Mega Vonnen. Yeah, I got this from a coffer, I believe? I believe so. Simply Pickles, you stream, is that? I'm pretty sure you stream. I'm like 83%. Rainbow Six. Like full not. I thought so. I had it typed in anyway. I was that confident in it that I had it already typed in. That's why I said 83%. I was 83% sure. Oh, I can't ride him out. No problem, no problem. You come in here, you're gonna get a shout out. That's how it works. Zadub, I think you may have done it. I think you may have done it. Let's see if we hit a goal here. I feel like there's a goal hit. No, yeah, we're 2 away. We're 2 away. So now we're 1 away from a Care Bear stream over on Twitch, and we're also 1 follower. Did you watch mine? I don't think so. I don't roll. What is NFMS? Okay. All right, King. Warden is my 3rd favorite class. Okay. Blue line. Okay. So my favorite classes aren't even what the classes I think that are unkillable. No Man's Sky. I did not see that. No. With Mrs. O'Bowen sick, we've been going to bed pretty early. And normally that's when I watch stuff before I go to bed. So that's why. That's why. No, I did not see that yet. Liriona Games, Mega Vonnen, how's it going? Okay, so King, if you guys are not following this fantastic streamer, you absolutely should be. There we go. I was in their stream for quite a while. Absolutely, King knows. King knows what's up. King knows what's up. Okay. So, obviously, you might not know this, King. I think you do know this. I think we've talked about it. I do rotation videos and stuff over on YouTube. I do rotation videos for Lord of the Rings Online. I just started doing DDO, and I will be doing World of Warcraft as well. They're all timestamped, so you can jump to all the, skip all the boring parts. But I will tell you, Warden is an absolute... They're a great red line, but I think they're one of the best blue lines in the game. There are 2 classes I consider unkillable. If you play the Warden blue line correctly and you play the Bjorn blue line, they are almost undefeatable in the game. Which is crazy because those aren't even my favorites. My favorite is the Brawler, and the Guardian is my absolute favorite class. But one of the... I don't care about this. Okay, so the Warden is really good, and you're only going to be really using... Although you will get a 5-line gambit, which you can see here, you will only be using probably 2 or 3-line gambits until you hit about 39. At 39, you're going to get what I have up here called Mastery Skills. Now, the Mastery Skills, what it does is it puts 2 abilities on right away. So, like, if I just press Shift 1, it'll give me Fist and Shield. Ah. Okay, the Champion used to be my least favorite class. Team dies a lot. Assemble! I love all those classes, man. There's not a bad class here. Honestly, in all of Lord of the Rings. But I feel the same way with DDO. Even if like a class is weak, I wouldn't consider them, you know, unplayable. But then again, I make the weirdest lines too. So I'm not an expert. I'm just putting stuff out there so that people can feel more comfortable playing the game and they want to play the game, you know? So I'm not here for like meta gamers or in gamers. That's definitely not me. So I'll show you here how the warden will work. So red line is a bleed line. There is not a true yellow line of the warden. So that one is what I call a supplement line, where you pick blue and red, and then you pick into yellow, only using 1 point, which is nice and convenient. Here we go. We got some dark blues. Okay, this is going to get ugly. We are now about to go into the place in Kingdoms of Arad. I love the book. I love them. They're absolutely amazing. Now, King, are there any classes you want to see? I will absolutely go and check those classes out for you if you want to see how they operate. I can give a quick breakdown of how they work and why I think they're fantastic. So if there is any that you are interested in, do not hesitate. I am more than happy to go check that out. So I do play all the lines, and I do also play what I call orange line and green line. Brawler, Mariner, you got it. I can do that. So although the warden is strong, I really don't think they come into their own until about 30. Because then you're going to get your oh, one moment. We have some. I'll wait a bit. Once you get back, let me know, and we'll go over them. And we'll do some Brawler too. I know Liriana wants to see as well. Okay, see this guy? So this is going to take a while to kill, but I'll show you. You're going to do this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a heal on myself, or a hop. Then I'm going to shield myself up. Then I'm going to hot, then I'm going to shield, and then I'm going to hot again. Hot is just heal over time. Now, this is going to be my first damage ability. And that's, yeah, Boar's Rush. Then I'm just going to use the rotation again. Now, here is the thing. In here, there's Blights. Blights have to be taken care of, because Blights are bad, and they will mess up your ability boost. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in, Steampunk. Until we see you again, may you continue your adventures at the heart of a hobbit. Where's my corruption removing? I forgot what that is. That's not it, right? That's not it. Oh yeah, it's actually one of my abilities. We're gonna put a shield up. Put another hot up. Okay, so I'm gonna actually life tap this guy. There we go. That's called Exaltation of Battle. It is a big life drain. Now I'll also show you something cool here in just a moment. The ability, the Boar's Rush I was using, is obviously a great ability, but in this one I can, and I will, get my power back by using it 2-1 Shift 5-2, and this is called Dark Before the Dawn, and that grows my power back. So technically, I think I could fight forever if I wanted to. But this is not really a very fight-forward build. This is a very defensive build. So although it takes me a long time to kill stuff, I am never in any real danger of dying. Sometimes I'll throw some bleeds in there. But as you can see, I am not. I'm not taking any damage, you know? And that's what this build is for. This build is strictly for staying alive. Is everybody back? Are we back from ads? So, okay. So with this one, what I'm doing is kind of cheating. It sounds weird, but it is true. And I'll go through the rotation real quick here. No, I don't have time to play all of them right now. So with this one, what I'm going for is, I'm gonna go with a hot, heal over time. Then I'm gonna go with the buff, another hot, another buff, another hot, then a damage, and then I have some area effect, stealing people's health and giving it to me, and then I have a way to get my power back. That's kind of how I'm operating this specific blue line class, and that's why I said they're very, very hard to kill. Now, with my red line, so I can break the thing down right now. I'm going to be pressing 1, 2. So the combo is any 3, which I'm going to break down to shield, spear, and fist. Any one of those 3 in a combination will give you an effect, or the gambit line. I think it's actually just called, gambit default. So those abilities are going to give you a, whatever combo you put it in, then you're going to actually trigger your gambit by pressing 4, which is what's on mine. So the first one I like to use is 1, 2, and that's just persevere. That's just going to be a hot for me. Also got some buffs. Then I'm using shield mastery, and that is 1, 2, shift 1. Then I just press 4. Then I do restoration. This one is my very first 5 combo, and that's going to be 1, 2, shift 2, and then I go back to 1, and that's going to give me a huge heal over time. Then I use 1, 2, shift 3, and that's going to give me buff, which is shields up. And then I do 1, 2, shift 4, and that's going to be another hot, and that one's called safeguard. Now that is the rotation I use to keep myself alive. Then for a little bit of damage and area effects, threat, which is going to be like aggro, I'll do 2, 3, shift 5, and that's called Boar's Rush. And then the only ability, so everything else is going to be 1, 2, and then maybe another number, but everything's 1, 2, shift some. 1, 2, shift some. Now, the only one I remember, because I actually use this in all of my Warden rotations, and this one is called Exaltation of Battle. This actually life taps all the mobs around me, up to like 8 or 10 mobs, and then I will get that much health off of each mob. So it's like 5,000 off of each mob. And that one is called Exaltation of Battle. And this one I remember. It's basically, I use this rotation backwards. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Hey, Megavon and Bam, how's it going? Welcome in. If you guys don't know Bam, absolute wonderful DDO streamer. And then, in order to get my power back, so I can stay alive longer, obviously if my power's low, I'm in a lot of trouble. I will use Before the Dawn, and I wait for my shift 5 to come back, and that one is 2, 1, shift 5, 2. And that one will give me my power. Okay, so I know you didn't ask about that, but that's how I'm using my Warden. Now, the Warden, I do have a red line build I use too, and that one is, I'm going to be using Power Attack, Mighty Blow, Unerring Strike. Those 3 stack on top of each other. And then when I use my next ability called Cauterizing, it'll actually consume all the bleeds that are on those 3 and do them all at once. So it's a pretty nasty kill. They're very fast killers. The bleeds stack up very fast. The Warden has got a great red line. And then after that, I use Conviction, which is like a heal over time. And then obviously, once again, Exaltation of Battle. Because, I like that heal. Okay. So, you asked about the Brawler. Liriana, are you still in here? Lirona Gaming. Okay, Twitch is garbage right now. Okay. Yeah, Brawler and Mariner. So, honestly, although the Brawler is more difficult, it's definitely, like, what would you call it, an advanced class for sure. When you get to 39, you don't. Here's the thing about it. Everybody thinks you need to remember the rotations, and here's the thing: you don't. You don't need to remember the rotations. There we go. Because once you get your I don't know why I have that out. Once you get your what is it? You get a line. Okay, this must I must be in red light. I'm in blue. No. I'm in green. Okay. What do I have? Green dots. Okay. Okay. So you don't have to remember everything with the Warden line. Obviously, the Warden line, once you remember like 2 button combos or 3 button combos, then you can start to use your masteries. So you don't actually have to remember all the lines if you set them up in a specific order like I was there. Basically, I'm just pressing 1, 2, shift 1, 1, 2, shift 3, 1, 2, shift 4. You know, so that was why. So that's 4 abilities I have without ever knowing anything but 1, 2 shifts up. So I don't actually have to know the. Once you take all the work, the front-loaded work out of it, the Warden is not that bad. But it does take front-loaded work. Okay. So this one is what is called. Do you want to see blue or red line? Blue line. I'll show you. So, the thing that makes the Brawler unique is the fact that they're going to be using combos. So think of them like a boxer. They're going to have 3 setup abilities. And then whatever setup ability you just used, right before you use what will be called finishers, something will happen. There'll be a benefit. So there are 3 types. There's low strike. What this one does is when I use this, right before I use a finisher, I will get an amount of power back. This one is called Dexterous Hook. And what this does is if I use this right before a finisher or a metal spender, which is basically the same thing, they will have an additional 35% damage. Now, another thing is damage or percentages are almost always higher than just a static number in this game, because a percentage is taking a percentage of the whole, and a static is just adding a certain amount to the top of a number, right? Okay. So the other one is, so 35% is a great increase. The other one is Sinister Cross. Now, the only reason I'm using Sinister Cross is it has an ability that, okay, I'll have to explain innate strengths next. So Sinister Cross is going to give you an ability. Whenever you use a finisher, there are 3 types of finishers. You will get a certain, what is called an innate strength ability, and there's tiers to it. And there's 4 tiers to every one of them, okay? And I'll explain that here a little bit better. So whenever I use Sinister Cross, instead of getting 1 tier of an innate strength buff, I will get 2. It can only go up to 4, so I will only have to use Sinister Cross twice. Otherwise, I would have to use either Dexterous Hook or Low Strike 4 times to get that buff to max. Does that make sense? So they're not too hard, but the innate strengths took me a very long time to truly understand. Okay. Now, the innate strengths are going to be linked to which finisher you use, and there are 3 types. This type says melee finisher heavy. Very important. Melee finisher balanced, and then there's going to be a melee finisher quick. Okay? Each one of those will give a certain innate strength buff. And right up here, first one is called innate strength inner resilience. Now, when I use my heavy attacks, I will receive 1 tier of the innate strength buff inner resilience, but I have to use heavy. So what I've done is I have strikes towards sky and mighty upheaval. There are 2 of these, so as long as I hit sinister cross, then I hit strike towards the sky, I hit sinister cross again, and then I hit mighty upheaval, I will have the full 4-tier buffs, and that will give me plus 2.5% to mitigation. That's a pretty big buff, and that's for heavy. Now for the next one will be balanced. So when I use the balanced ability, which this one is going to be a balanced overhand smash, I will receive what is called the innate strength deflection technique buff. Also 4 buffs of that. So this one, although I don't really care, I will still use sinister cross because I want that 2 tiers. So when I use overhand, I will get immediately 5% parry chance. And then the other one is quick strike. Now, whenever I use quick attacks, I will get the innate strength intimidating presence. When I get this all the way up to 4, I have 20% threat generation, which is basically ag. And I can show you real fast how this works in practice. Okay. So this is obviously the tank line. This is a 160, so it's obviously a little. I mean, there's more going on. So there is a couple here. I do have Weathering Blows. I do have One for All. These are all kind of debuffs as we go along. Another heal is Bracing Guard, and then there's another heal called Joy of Battle Heal. Now this one, you actually, every time you damage somebody, you receive a certain amount of morale back. Now, there's also a couple of toggle abilities. This one is a defensive posture, so I will lose a lot of physical mastery rating, but I do get a negative 10% to incoming damage. And then this shield is very, very weird, very, very complex. So how the shield works is when I get hit, if I don't have the shield on, I lose 1 medal. If I have the shield on, although I do get a significant incoming damage debuff, I lose 2 medal, which can be pretty crucial. So sometimes I toggle this off and on, just depending on how many mobs I'm fighting. Because if there's a lot of AoE, this one isn't as strong. But also, I can start to use my morale bubbles. My morale bubbles are basically going to be like a shield. So I'll show you the first one here, and I'll show you how I handle this. First guy, Brash Invitation, I can also do from further away. So I can actually pull him from here. Now I have a bubble. 1, 2, 3, 3. Boom. 3, 4, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then I can also put my morale bubble back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my morale bubble, use it again. So I'm basically bubble tanking, if that makes sense. And as I go along, I'm getting stronger. Now I can't put my mitigation on this time because I actually have 2 mobs on me. I have a worm. I put my bubble on early. Now, as you can see, my power is getting low, so what I'm going to do is 1 and then 6. And then look, my power grows back. And now we have another worm. Put my bubble back up. Now it's the same thing. It does take a lot longer to kill things. But I'm fine with that because I am a tank by nature, so it's not pretty good. All right, we have ads. We have ads. Dad, and obviously I didn't really struggle. Is everybody still here? Do you have any questions, King? Because this is blue line. I can obviously run red line for you as well, if you would like to see that. Hey, Zol. Sorry, I can't see my chat right now because Twitch is being stupid. As a combo class, exactly. Now, the only thing about Redline is the innate strength change. That's it. So if you're using quick attack, you now will get up to a 10% damage bonus. So just damage to, or bonus damage, just to damage in general. If you use balanced attack, you will get a great finesse rating. And then if you use heavy, you will get what is critical rating. So that's it. That's basically it. You use your setups. Setups are going to let you use finishers. Finishers have 3 types: heavy, balanced, quick. Whichever one of those you use will give you an innate strength. That is it. Okay. So not too crazy, but if you do not understand the innate strengths, I will let you know. I was playing blue line. I was taking a lot of damage. And until I fully understood the innate strengths, they don't really blossom into what the class is supposed to be. So that's really the only thing. All right. Let me put this up back to blue. That's my main line. All right. Now the Mariner. The Mariner has a few mechanics that are pretty cool. So they have what is the meter. And then they're going to have gotcha. Okay. I'll show you both and we can tell you. Now, the Mariner does have 3 true lines. They're going to have the blue line, which is a shanty caller, which is basically going to be kind of healing your group, healing yourself, the kind of mitigation debuffs, things like that. Also kind of attack buffs too. The red line is strictly damaging. Now, once again, I'm no expert in all this, but I do feel like the Mariner in burst damage is one of the best burst single target damagers in the game. And I feel like I can prove that. Then the third line is called the this is my favorite line. And it's called the Rover. And this one is a very heavy debuff and crowd control class. So is there anyone, do you want to see all 3 of them? And this is the meter down here. Which I think I should probably move up. Is that better? Can you see it better here? Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'll just go straight to the red line. This one is a nasty little line. But I will say the yellow line is my favorite, and it doesn't really function like the other 2. The yellow line it's got one of the best crowd control, single target crowd control in the game. Yes. They have Throm of the Sea. So the duration on this is 40 seconds, but the cooldown is 26 seconds. So basically, you can take one mob out for the whole time. So it has a 25-second daze, and then for 1 second he'll be out, and I'll just daze him again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now in this game, dazes are different than stuns. Dazes can be broke almost always by damage, and stuns cannot be broke by damage. But stuns are usually significantly shorter than dazes. Okay. Yes, this is a swashbuckler. Now they have a few mechanics here. This one is this is my favorite one. It has some heavy debuffs here with using pots And then it has Cast It Through, a little bit of heals, and then it has some of the best crowd control. Just absolutely amazing crowd control. Now, let me do Redline, and I'll show you why they're so deadly. What is this? I'm in yellow. Yellow is my favorite line, like I said, so I will... oh yeah, I need to take this. It's my juggler line. Yes. So red line is going to be DPS. So there's two things going on here, okay? And I will even explain the debuffs. So the Mariner is going to have what is called this bar here. It's the balanced bar, and it will have what is called the forward position, or to the right, or the aft position, which is to the left. Obviously, those are both ship terms, but this class actually plays more like a fencer. So if you're familiar with some kind of fencing, this is obviously going to make a lot more sense. So when you're using your red abilities here, it's going to move it towards the forward position. When you get past this buff here, depending on what you have in your specs, you will get a bonus to damage. When you get past this blue line to the left side, you will get a bonus to defense. Now, if you go past this second diamond, you will get a bonus, but also you will get, for the first time, a negative effect. Also, if you get past this aft side, you will also get a bonus and your first negative effect. And they do have names. So what this one will do is, you will have, if you go past this one, you will get like a 20% or 10% damage threat. So you'll start pulling off of the tank or off of somebody else, okay? If you're on this side, you will get a run speed reduction. That doesn't seem bad yet, and it's not. If, however, you stay in here for a long time, or you hit up into this other diamond, this last diamond, this is when stuff starts to unravel. So if you go past the red side and you stay there too long, you will get 150% damage threat. That means you're going to pull it off. You're going to pull that off of any tank. You will also get negative 3% to physical mitigation and tactical mitigation. Now, it used to just be a stunt, but with these new debuffs, it makes me hate getting into this side. I absolutely hate it. It's very, very dangerous. Then, once that comes off, you will also get a negative 75% to incoming healing, and you'll get a plus 10% to damage, incoming damage. That's absolutely gross. That means you are going to take some heavy damage. Now, if it goes past the blue side, you will get a negative 50% to run speed. And then once that wears off, you always, no matter which one it is, once these debuffs wear off, you will always get the same debuff, and that's the negative 75% to healing incoming and 10% to incoming damage. So you really don't want to stay up here too much. I do love mayonnaise. How's it going, Green Megavon? And I'll give you a shout out, but my Twitch is awful right now. Okay. Now, that is how the balance bar works. Okay? Now we're going to go through the other part, which is going to be... There it is, shout out. You know what? I can do it, and I will do it. You guys are going to see underneath there. Okay? You're going to see behind the curtain. There we go. We'll just do it the old-fashioned. Okay. Also, it looked like 1,000 dimensions. Okay. So here's the other thing. This is kind of cool, though. This one is 20 months. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So with this one, I will explain how the abilities go. As somebody who loves rotations, I love this. This is so fun. So after every ability, there should be an ability or two that you can use and an effect will happen, okay? So the one you can use outside of combat is called On Guard. Up top here it says plus 5% to run speed, 12 duration, which you can see is up here. On Guard, We got run speed, we got that, right? Now, the other thing is underneath there for 10 seconds, and this will be on for 10 seconds, as long as you follow another ability with this being up on your buff line, this other effect will happen. So immediately, you're going to get power return. But if you use Blade Shield Parry, which is right here, you will get 50% Blade Shield Parry chance. Now, also when you use this, you will get 25% parry chance for 5 seconds. So what that means is for 10 seconds, you will have 50%. For when you put this on here for 5 seconds with that 10 seconds, you will have 75% parry chance, which is very high, defensively speaking. Now, if I use thrust attack, I will get 100% of whatever the increased bonus is to this thrust. So I use on guard, I use thrust, I will get 100% of that damage. Also, anything that follows thrust, if I follow it with advanced, I will get these 3 things will happen. I'll get 30% advanced damage, I'll get 100% chance for advance to apply a bleed, and I'll get 10% single target damage, okay? Now, if I follow this with, on the bottom here, aggressive strike, I will get 25%. So these actually start to stack up on each other. So I use on guard, then I'll use thrust. After thrust, I'll use advance. And because of that, I'll get 30% damage. I'll get the 10% for single target damage, so 40%. I'll also get the 100% chance to have bleed happen. Boom. That's going to happen just by following thrust. I follow with advance, that I get all that buffs. So as you can see, most of these abilities are going to have 2 abilities that you can follow with, and something new will happen. So you can change these abilities up as you're going. So say I'm starting to take a lot of damage, I can use on guard, then I'll use blade shield, and that will give me a step back reduction, also repost. 100% that would never happen. Okay, does that make sense? And as you read them, it just kind of explains it. Aggressive strike, if I use cut over damage, I'll get 20 or 50% of that, which I do want to do. Now, when you get past this bar here, you will also be able to access the ability called finishers. Now you're asking, if I'm way up here, do I have to use these abilities to get them back down? You do not. If you can use a finisher, you will get what is called recenter, and that'll put your meter right back in the middle. So let me do a single target fight here real fast. There's a couple heals, and I'll show you. So we're gonna fight. So I'm gonna go with on guard, then I'm gonna go with thrust, and then I went with this because that's got a mitigation debuff. And as you can see, the finishers are already up. I'm gonna recenter myself, even though I went deep red. I went deep red there. Oh, we might get to see. We might see it. There it is. I took all the debuff. I got off balance. See, I took the debuff there. And luckily, I wasn't fighting. If I was fighting something, that would have been very bad. But as you saw there, you saw my brawler fight him, and then you saw this in red line, devastating damage. All right, this guy can stack it up fast. The only thing is the recentering can be a trick. All right, does that make sense? Would you like to see some more? I'll kill some more. As you that makes sense. The Mariner, although a little more complex, I think has a little more meat to it, if that makes sense. I am not a big DPS class player, but the Mariner is fun. Now, in blue line, they do get shanties to heal themselves, some buff stuff. In yellow line, I can basically just control the mobs. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And if I can't tank, I want to control mobs. Also, if you are curious, they are on YouTube. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. So these builds are also on YouTube if you want to go take a look. You can go to the timestamp and stuff and check it out. And I do explain all that stuff a little better. Obviously, with a little more time, but, you know, that was a pretty thorough explanation, honestly. Right, right. Yeah, you're a dwarf. You like dwarves. I like hobbits. I get it. I get it. All right, what are we doing here? Okay. Now, this is blue line. And like I said, I should be able to survive quite handedly. Hey, Jerome. But here's the thing. This is the blighted area. This is Kingdoms of Harad. This is the recent expansion, although it's not very recent. But this is, there's going to be blight here. Now, what blight is there's going to be these fungus that spawn as I'm fighting things. Holy cow, Zulk. Get out of here. What happened? Did your girlfriend take over, bro? That doesn't seem like you. Yes, thank you. Here's the thing. There are people, there are metagamers out there, there are end gamers, and I'm not an expert in these. I just know the mechanics of it, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is a lot of blue. Let's pull a bunch. Once again, I like to fight a lot of these guys. Okay, we're gonna do this. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I have battle memory up. What's nice about that is, when I do this ability, whatever happens, we'll be on the 5. See? Now, what that means is, the 5 will stack. You see how I just have it set in there, my battle memories? I can use it. Now, how you trigger battle memories in this is you just do a double ability. I use shield. When I use shield, I will get what triggers battle memory. And then whatever ability I use after that will be stayed there forever until I use it. Or until I'm out of battle for a certain amount of time. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. The Snickers bar makes sense. Because it was getting weird in here. Now this is one of my favorite classes though, so. I will say this, Warden used to be my second favorite until Sleepy Dogs. Yeah, obviously. Who does? Hey, look at this guy. That's a signature. Now, if I'm ever low on power, I will show you the next ability. Now, another thing the Warden does that's very cool is they do what is called advanced techniques, okay? Now, advanced techniques are going to be triggered by these little chains here, right? Now, when these chains turn into advanced technique 3, this ability over here on my 5 or my 9 will be changed. So, the most I can do is tier... Okay. I should explain this a little bit. Let's kill these side guys first. Okay. So, whenever I do certain abilities, like this one is going to be what is called a, up here at top it says heal, shield. This one is a heal, shield. When I do that 3 times, I get one advanced, or 4 times, I get one advanced technique. No, 3 times. And then every time I do that, I will get one of these advanced techniques, all the way up to 3 advanced techniques, okay? And once I get up to 3, when I use this, I will gain plus 12% to my gambit line and negative 12% to incoming damage, okay? And then also my anybody that is in my whatever it is group will also receive negative mitigation to like I think it's like 0.95. Now there is a couple abilities I use when I first pull because I have so many mobs on me. I do love to use restorative shield work, which has huge debuffs or huge buffs in it. And I will use what is called for the free people, which is another big debuff. No, a buff to me, not a debuff. Now this guy technically has more hit points than me, but I'm gonna destroy him because he cannot survive as long as I do. I don't want to say I'm immortal, but I'm definitely close to it. Now, as you can see, my power is down, so what I'm gonna do is 2, 1, shift 5, 2 again, and then I will get my power back. Watch. Kaboom. So this is basically why I know I can fight forever. Because as long as I can receive my power back, I know I can hold off the mitigation. So, there that was. That was not too bad. And basically, I'm just using the same abilities over and over. I'm using Preserve, Shield Mastery, Restoration, Shields Up, Safeguard, and then variations in between. Yeah, this one was from a coffer, I know. Like it's fancy smancy. Well, there are coffers I know that you can get. Let's pull everybody, because that's funny. What do we got? We got another captain here? Oh, we got some skirmishers. Alright, same thing. We're going to hold this down. Now, what I'm going to do this time is the Exalted again, which is a big life steal. Now we're going to start our rotation. And that rotation is, it was pretty simple for me. It is 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. We got a bleed on, so we'll get rid of that. All right, let's just suck the life out of the rest of this. All right, we got this guy again. What else we got? What else? Yes, it is. It is on a bench. Yeah. In fact, every one of the ones I play, I just now got my first DDO screen up, which we have not seen yet. That will happen during Sunday's stream. But yeah, it's green screen. Okay, this is a true story about green screen. I did not think for Christmas, my family got me a green screen, a chair. And I didn't even know how to use it. So I had to learn how to use it. It's fun. It's very fun. In fact, behind me is a bunch of board games. Yeah, I love it. I'm like a super nerd. But I think we have over 200 board games in here. You know what? We used to play them quite a bit, but it's slowed down. We plan on getting back into them. Ooh, another captain? Okay. Here we go. You know what? I designed board games. Okay, Cthulhu Flux? Okay. Alterix Horror. I love it. So I designed board games for a bit. Yeah, Redline Lore Master's pretty brutal. I love not Munchkin. Munchkin is obviously, oh my God, what's his name? Peter Jackson. I never really got to meet Peter Jackson. The Flux people, Looney, those guys are so nice. I've met them. They're hippies, but they're cool. Did you have all the Munchkins? That's so funny. So my favorite game is Wingspan. I have Cthulhu Munchkin. I have Munchkin Deluxe with the board. Worm, dude, I didn't get Wormspan. My second favorite is a game called Coldwater Brown. I'm a huge Elizabeth Hargraves fan. After that, Raider Nitschke, I love Raider Nitschke. Me and him are very similar designers at how very number, and I punch them out pretty quick. I call them shin kickers. Our best-selling one is it's actually Poteen. Okay, so Poteen. So the name Poteen actually comes out of an Irish moonshine. It's a bastardization of an Irish moonshine name, which is actually Poteen. And I believe it's the Ulster. Oh, that's a tough one. One versus all is always tough in our family. We're big co-opers. So the game that actually got me into designing games was Pandemic. I had never played anything like it. I had always played party games, which at the time I didn't know had a name. And I was watching, I was rewatching all the series of The Next Generation. And it got to, like, you know, Wesley Crusher and stuff. And I was like, hey, man, I wonder what Will Wheaton's up to. And at the time, he was doing tabletop. And this is going to shock you, but I hate board games. And yeah, so I didn't know that he was doing anything. And then I watched the first game, which was Sheriff of Nottingham. And I was like, holy cow, there are full-fledged board games out there, tabletop games, right? And I dove into the world of it. And at first, it was very hard to, like, come from a lot of party games and understand the mechanics. So when I was playing Pandemic, an epidemic happened, right? So I'm trying to understand how the epidemic operates. I do too. But I try not to be like, I hate gatekeeping, so I try not to be like that. Boston Born, Mega Von, and Walkman over at TikTok. So I try not to be like that, right? And especially in that, there's a lot of gatekeeping, older people. So I've been gatekeeped in the board game industry. Very rude, very mean. So I try not to, you know, be mean, like with Monopoly and stuff. But I hate board games. I hated them. And then I started getting into tabletop. They started getting into tabletop, right? And I was like, oh my God, this just blew my world. So I'm trying to figure out the epidemic during playing Pandemic. And I finally figured it out, right? And it's just, you take the deck and you reshuffle it, and you take the ones that just happened and you put them on top. And for some reason, it blew my mind apart. And I was like, I want to design board games. And that was how it started. That was it. It was just this amazing like mind-blowing happened because of Matt Leacock. And then so obviously there's some games you can't put your names on if like big companies, you know, like Hasbro and stuff, because they don't really. Here's the thing, you get paid commission for board games, and there's a percentage, so they don't really want your name on something that like Hasbro is going to put out, because then you can demand more money later. So like it starts out at like 10%, 5 to 10, 5 if you're like nobody, 10 if, you know, whatever. And eventually if you become like a Matt Leacock or Rainer Nitschke and stuff like that, you can demand 30. And that's high end. That's the high end. I've never seen anybody have a designer over that, or author, depends on where you're from, right? So I got into that. I love it. I still love it. Just obviously with pandemic and stuff, the actual real one that we had, that kind of put a hamper on a lot of that stuff. So it just kind of slowed down. But I designed with people. I still love it very much, and I will be back at it at some point. But I pulled most of my stuff, and I just self-publish right now. But yeah, for now. But anyway, Poteen, right? So originally, I wanted to play Destiny on Xbox 360. Now, the Xbox One and stuff was already out, but I owned a 360. Why that's important is, I don't know if you know, Microsoft has a lot of names, so I had to come up with a random name. So Poteen OBowen was actually born from the fact that I couldn't get a name to play Destiny. So then I just stuck with it, and then we made a very cool, the beginning of it was a Moonshine card game, and it was just called Moonshiners. And this one, you'll never see a copy of this, by the way. We own the only copy of it. So you will not see it. And it was not great. First of all, it was the beginning of our graphic design and stuff. Just did not know anything. Nothing looked good. We did like just some awful hand-drawn pictures on cards. We had like quotes about liquor and moonshine. It is garbage. And then we decided to redo it and go with what our little Irish theme was. And then I was like, we'll call it Poteen. That's actual name of the game now. You can check it out on Board Game Geeks, things like that. Right now it's just self-published. We do have free print play copies of it, so what we do is if anybody wants a free copy of our game, we have reduced, we don't have any color or nothing like that, so that it reduces the amount of ink you use, and you can just play the game slipping the paper into, or you can actually make the cards yourself, but you can just slip paper into a sleeve with a card on it, and you can play the game. And we did those for free because, you know, you don't always, you want to test the game before you buy it. So that's why we started doing that. And then we renamed it Poteen. I did all the graphic design for it. Oh, here we go. It's a yellow one. And then my uncle did the graphic designs for a game called Silver Creek Shootout, which is another game we published. That one has been sold out for right now. The other one is Making the Rounds, and it's a micro make and shine. Yep, that was it. That was it. You cannot get a copy of it. Make and shine. That was it. It's awful art. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. I still do the print and play one. I still do have a moonshine version of it. So basically, basically, it is a card game where the game itself starts to shrink. The deck shrinks because, like any good moonshining or making moonshine, there is a season to it, and at some point you cannot get any more resources. So it actually does shrink the deck. That's a neat mechanic we have in there. We have the Garda, which is the Irish police who are trying to take your stuff. Because you might not know this, but moonshine in Ireland was banned for 600 years. See, these guys are healing. These guys are healing. There we go. And then we started doing, to make it a little bit easier on people, we started doing the envelope. So it's a lot cheaper, and you get them in a vanilla envelope that you can print the package on at any time. And then we started doing. Now we have a box for the actual. They're actually behind me right now. Some of them to sell. We sold out of making the rounds, and we sold out of, and that was a micro game, and it's a solo game. And then Silver Creek Shootout is a 2-player game, but also I added a bot into it, and that bot, you can actually play against it, and it's pretty rough. Solo games should be hard, and that one was kind of inspired by Friday. Oh, look at this guy. You can fight forever these days. I need to, there it is. I need to get some power back. These guys, they're gonna die, they're gonna live forever. Alright, we're out of here. Get stuff. So that was the beginning. I've done some designs. I don't know if I have a specialty. Probably just quick little shin-kicking games, I guess. I've helped people design solo versions of their game and stuff. It was super fun. I absolutely loved it. And I do plan on getting back into it at some point, but COVID and stuff, it's just awful timing. It's hard to get people together in a pandemic.
In the fields where the flowers bloom, how to chase away dusk and gloom.
And then some stuff you have, like if you deal with the big publishers, which just aren't board gamers, but they're also toy makers, you can't even, there's like NDAs, which I will say, I'm not unfamiliar with NDAs. That's why with not the DDO, but the DDO content creator and the LOTRO content creator, I think those came with NDAs. They did, now that I think. Anyway, I always find myself in some strange places. Yeah, you're dead. Get out of here. Alright, where are we headed? Oh, we gotta go way up here. I don't have a chance against the base. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Hey, Ranis, Megavonen. Let me get you a shout out before you head out. But my, obviously my stuff is all messed up. Let's see if Twitch is back on. Anyway, sorry about that. We got into some boring conversations about board games. There's so many prototypes behind me, too. Well, they're not behind me. Those are down in my... So at some point, you know, they'll get back out there. I just haven't, I just haven't wanted to send them out to publishers yet again. Okay, Twitch is awful. Let me get you a shout out here. Twitch on my phone is just, the app is absolutely crazy bad. There we go. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. With that, we have now reached 1,150. That means tomorrow, no matter what I do, I'm going to be dressed up like a Care Bear. We're going to have Care Bear songs, music, hanging out, partying like people who don't like to leave their homes. And then I would say, yeah, Arkham Horror might be my... I like Arkham Horror. It's very long, but I do like it. Okay, there we go. Oh. So anyway, yeah, Will Wheaton is the main reason. Just absolute legend. Okay, what do we got here? We have blue spores. That's what we do see. That is what we're looking for. We want to get rid of the yellow spores. Okay, we'll search around here and try to find out. That's not it. Okay, we're gonna find out which one is the gambit we're looking for. We want this one right here, reversal. And that is... There we go. That should get ready. There we go. That's what we want. So in this one, there's going to be what's called the Blight. Now, the Blight and Kingdoms of Arad are nasty. They are mushrooms that pop up next to you or next to the mob. And if you get the yellow ones, they're going to heal the mob for more than you can do damage of. So you have to get rid of them. The other thing is you get the blue ones, and that's a mitigation buff for them, and the red ones are going to be a damage buff to them. So right now it's a blue one, which is kind of just a buff, but it's just doing their mitigation. I'm not too worried about that. Once he gets to the yellow one, I have to get that off. That's the secret to this little swamp area that really is a struggle. There it is, yellow's on now. So what I gotta do is 2, 3, 1, and then it should remove it. It did not. Should have, but it didn't. Now we gotta try it again. 2, 3, 1, come on. Got the wrong buff off. That's fine. He's gonna heal himself all the way up. There it is, now it's off. Now we have a limited amount of time to do as much damage as we can until that yellow one comes back up. There it is, it's back on. So 2, 3, 1, debuff. 3, 2, 1. He's gonna heal himself up again. There it is, he's gone. Okay, now we just got a red and a blue. That's the secret to this whole area, is to make sure you remove the corruption that's on it. There it is. 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Come on. There we go. We got it off. Now, what I'm going to try to do is a bunch of bleeds or light. I need to put bleeds on this cat. All right, looks like he might just stay out of it. He's got some reds going here. All right, he's not doing blue yet. There it is. There's the yellow. That's not what we want. So 2, 3, 1. There it is. It's gone. Whew. There we go. So that's how you fight those. Although it's a long battle, you have to remove the corruption from it. And the name of that was reversal, I believe. Something reversal. And that is how, so every class should have a way right here. Should have a way to remove corruption. I should put that in my rotation, especially once you start to get the 150 and stuff. There we go. Because here's the thing, when you get to max level, you start doing delvings and stuff, you're definitely going to have to remove debuffs and corruptions for sure. That's just gonna be part of it. So you might as well do it now. Start it as low level as you can. Work your way up. Okay. We're just trying to run out. By the way, this place is not great to run around in, and it's hard to move around in. Anyway, short story. I love tabletop games. Short story long. I love tabletop games. I think I just like solving things. Puzzles. Mechanics. But right now, the board game industry it's not in a great way. Because most of them are made in China, and the tariffs have hurt a lot of my friends, a lot of people. And the Flux games are made by Andy and Crystal Looney, and they're absolutely awesome. Are these RPGs? Yeah, Cold Water Crown is one of my favorite. Okay. I have not. I did get the Fox Experiment. I love Elizabeth Harper. What is this? I've never even seen that game. Catan. I'm a big Catan fan. Settlers of Catan. Okay, Savage Worlds. I do know the Savage Worlds stuff. There's a guy who lives close to me, and he does a lot of he does his own version, but using Savage Worlds. Set in the Weird West. I like that. What was the Boot Hill? Your power went out. That's crazy. Oh, this whole place sucks. I've never ran through here. I've only ever mounted. Boot Hill, that's a brutal one. But you know, I think people forget that Gygax, he didn't just make D&D, he made some amazing other ones too. I do own Gary Gygax's only board game. Yeah, TSR. Yeah. Alexander the Great. I never played Gamma World. I think I know my uncle did. He liked the Marvel one too. Top Secret. I do own Top Secret. Okay, that one was awesome because you can shoot like arms and stuff. Top Secret's awesome. I like that one. I haven't played an RPG in so long. Pen and paper. At some point, there's gonna be a way to travel up it. I don't know. I have to look at them. I got all the. I did get, and Rainer Nitschke did the Lord of the Rings ones. Those are good. They're old, but I think I have two of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. I planned on getting 45, but I did light blues. I did light blues. Oh, second edition. Okay. The most recent one I did was a few years ago, and I decided to flip it up. City. Oh, nice. I wanted to do. Absolutely, get out of here. Get out of here. You shouldn't even. You should just go to bed, bro. The last thing we need is a hurt Glorfingway. Get out of here. Take care of yourself. Hope your wife's doing better. And until I see you again, Glorfingway, may you continue your adventures with the heart of a hobbit. And the neck of an ogre. Good. Get out of here. Gonna hurt yourself, bro. Absolutely, absolutely. Do that. Do that. Yep. Nice. Nanu, nanu. Nanu, nanu. All right, here we go. We finally made it to a place we can level up. And I have to do a Care Bear stream tomorrow. Shazbot. More for more. Yes, take care of yourself, bro. Get some Bengay on there. Glorfindel, you son of a... Now I'm gonna level up. Alright, well now we're trucking. Now we're trucking. Oh, I hate these. Alright, let's do this. I don't mean I hate them like that. I mean they suck. The fact that. All right, well, here's the thing. I'm gonna go get the. Oh my god. The milestone. What are we now? Oh, we hit our swallows goal, so that's absolutely awesome. I think we're 9 subs or 8 subs away from a tater stream. We're probably like 10 bits away now from a Teletubby stream. You know what I don't want to do in this weather? A Teletubby stream.
That's what I'm talking about. It's
Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. You still playing that Red Line Award? 30 more bits. Thank you. I wasn't looking. I can't see it. Blue Line, you sexy son of a... That's how somebody messes around, gets kissed on the mouth. Running sexy blue lines. I know it. He goes, I know it. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? What are we doing? There was something. I was looking at somebody's. I can't wear heavy armor. Don't I know it? You don't want to stand in that fire, I'll tell you what. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm awesome, I stop, drop, and roll. Oh, here we go. Okay, he's got 400,000 hit points. Oh, right. Obviously, we have to ask a question. Okay, that's a red one. He's fine as long as he stays away from the yellow. Stay away from the yellow mushrooms. He starts doing yellow mushrooms, though, it's gonna be on. I'll have to start getting rid of his. There it is. No, that's never mind. That's red. He's fine. Okay, we're gonna heal ourselves. There we go. Now we skipped it all. As long as he keeps the yellow mushrooms away, we won't have a problem. There it is. Now I got to do 2, 3, 1. Try to get rid of it here. He's going to heal himself. Come on, me. Oh, he's healed himself all the way up. Now he's healed himself all the way. That is a good... I can't see anything. I imagine something's happening over on Twitch, but this app is messed up. I feel like we got cyber... I feel like it got cyber attacked. It definitely got cyber attacked. We got blue again. Do I have extra things to fight? What is going on? I cannot get this stupid yellow thing. There we go. We finally cleared it. Finally got the yellow mushroom away. Now we gotta try to... Oh, I see. There's a dude hitting me. Alright, dude, you're next. Messing around. You've done upset me. Yellow's back. Like it never went away. Yellow's gone. I guess we'll just fight forever now. There's yellow's back. Let's try to cleanse it. He's gonna heal himself all the way back up. We stopped it. All right, we're gonna stop the damage. There's some heal. Oh, yellow's back. Okay, cool. I like that.
The rooster crows, the sun's in sight, but the Poteen shuffle goes all night. We'll keep it secret.
Did I kill the other dude? I must. All right, now it's just me and the stupid tree. If you could stop throwing me around. All right, do it again. Start the rotation again. All right, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, he's healing again. I love it. I can't get him. I can't get the yellow mushroom off this cat. There we go. Yellow mushroom's back. I like that. Apparently it takes 3 corruptions to get it off. Yellow's back. Even though I just got rid of it. Alright. We got restorative shield on. Oh, yellow everywhere. Dude, stop it. He's gonna heal himself back up, even though he's got more hit points than me. Is this a corruption at all? Yeah, it's a corruption. Should be easy to remove. There we go. Holy cow. I'm a big fan of what we got going on here. You know what? Although video's not up. Okay, we're being thrown in a fire. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. I'm good here. What were we looking for? There was something I wanted. There it is. I want this passive prop. Pervasive prop. Oh, so close. I can't take 2 of these.
In the halls of stone where the anvils ring.
All right, cool.
The fire, let the
Hey, Moonkin Raider.
from the mountains high
Welcome
to the
in.
caverns deep. Dwarven brews are what we see. With a barrel of gold and a mug in hand, we've got the finest brew in all the land. So gather round, let's
Okay.
toast tonight. For the ale
He's already got yellow up.
let's raise it high.
So I like that for me.
Raise your tankards high, let the barley sing. From the first sip to the last drop, let it ring. To the hops, the malt, and the yeasty brew.
It's a mana back. Okay, now let's get rid of the stupid. There we go, corruption. All right, now let's bleed this guy to death.
To the feast, we're never shy. When the ale is poured, we're ready to fly. In the tap room bright, where the laughter roars, we drink to our craft, to the mountain's doors. We brew with
All right.
we brew with pride. Each sip a story.
I don't mind the blue. You can keep the blue rock.
So let the brewmasters lead the way with golden ales to
Keep the blue rock.
raise your tankers high, let the bar
I just don't want you messing around and put that yellow. If you put the yellow fungus out, we're gonna have problems. Oh, leave me alone, bro.
ale is our love and it's tried and true. So fill your mugs and cheer with might for the Ale Association we drink tonight. In every keg, there's a tale to tell of dwarves and ale and a toast
Alright.
as well. We'll drink to the forge and the mountains call, to the ale we brew, the finest of all. Raise your tankers
Nope.
high, let the barley sing. From the first sip to the last drop, let it
Don't heal.
ring.
Don't heal him all the way.
To the hops, the malt and the yeasty brew. Ale is our love and it's tried and true.
Oh,
Your mugs and cheer
he healed him up all the way because we're getting double mobs on him. All right,
tonight.
please get this corruption off this guy. Why does it take so many fights? This wouldn't have been fine if we hadn't got stupid swamp thing over there. He did this to me. You did this to us, swamp thing. We got a power bank. All right, let's get. He's just gonna heal himself back up again.
In the Shire where the flowers bloom, hobbits dancing under silver moon.
This time it's gonna take 4 corruptions. There we go.
We crave, turning lights into neon rays. Teletubby lands and hobbit homes,
This whole place sucks.
magic rings and chart-topping goals. Step to the beat of legends old. We'll party till the dawn unfolds. Middle Earth beats
I'm serious. Do not drop any yellow stupid mushrooms.
into Rivendell. Echoes of a fairy tale. Frodo's grooving sands delight. Elves and dwarves join the night with wizards spinning ancient lore. We want one dance no more.
I don't know what that even did.
Through the forest,
I don't even know what I did there.
mountains high with an epic.
Apparently, I'm just fighting forever now.
Teletubby sun will watch us fly under this enchanted sky. Middle Earth beats make us sway, dance until the break of day. From Bagan to Rivendell, echoes of a fairy tale. Frodo's
All right.
sands delight. Elves and dwarves join the night with wizards spinning ancient.
Got our shield back. Need our big heal back. Okay, that's it. Oh, he healed himself up again. Shocker. So surprised by such
Mountains high with an epic moon.
shenanigansery.
Teletubby sun will watch us fly under this enchanted sky. Middle Earth beats make us sway, dance until the break of day. From Bagan to Rivendell, echoes of a fairy tale. Frodo's grooving sands delight. Elves and dwarves join the night with wizards spinning ancient lore. We want one dance move more.
He got his health back up again. I'm so stunned. See, now you're starting to see why the mushrooms are bad at 150. There should be a way to like have it preset so you can be like. All right, let's try this. Let's try to bleed him. Or not. We got rid of the blue one, which doesn't help us at all. Now, here we go. All right, let's heal ourselves back up. All right, now we got some bleeds and some hot stuff. Well, we picked red. He's done. That was not the right choice. Oh, we did one. All right, let's clear this nerd. Okay, that was tough. I probably should have recorded that to explain people. So if the yellow mushroom comes up, there you go. You have to get rid of the corruption. Now I'm gonna buff myself. Now I'm gonna go for dots. All right, now we're gonna go for heals. I got quite a few little dots on them. Should be enough to finish this nerd off. Psycho Smeagol, Megabon. Anyway, yeah, so that was a long fight because the yellow mushrooms. So when the yellow mushroom buff comes on, it heals them for more damage than you can do. You have to get rid of that. You don't have to, but you'd be fighting forever. Which is not a thing I want to do. Although I did fight forever then. No, we gotta go up north. Oh no. Oh. That's a blue one, that's fine. Alright, we'll rebuff ourselves here. We're still looking for that yellow one to come out. That we don't want. Get our debuffs up. Then we'll try to bleed this guy. Nice. Hey, my kick is back. Holy cow, that just took all the night. Alright, we got that. Let's see how this is rolling. Uh-oh, we got one. Gotcha. We got yellow up. We gotta get rid of it. He healed himself all the way up again. There we go, now it's gone. Absolutely King, thank you so much for coming in. And as always, until we see you next time, may you continue your adventures in the heart of a hobbit. Okay.
Others try to match, but they fall behind. Poteen's in the zone with one thing on his mind. With every job he's making history. In the Shire's Potee's the mystery. How can one hobbit eat so fast?
Let's get our heals back. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out.
In the Shire, Poteen's on fire, taking it higher. Bite after bite, he's the top flyer. In the land of hobbits, he's the desire. He's got the munchies, he's got the drive. In the Shire contest.
Alright, let's do this. Do this, get a big heal going on.
Poteen's the hero, it's his fate.
Get some of our buffs going.
The crowd goes wild. Poteen's the champ with a hum.
Oh, stop.
Wiener king in this little land. Ruling the Shire with a wiener in his hand.
Alright, we got another yellow mushroom.
In the Shire, Poteen's on fire, taking it higher.
He's healed him all the way up again.
Top flyer in the land of
I did not want to fight this cat at all, but there we go.
he's on a roll. Poteen's got the rhythm, he's in control. Others try to match, but they fall behind. Poteen's in the zone with one thing on his mind.
Oh, here we go. More yellow mushroom, which I like.
Poteen's got the rhythm, he's in control.
I would like it if it went off on the first one. That would be nice.
Poteen's in the zone with one thing on his mind. With Henrik in the Shire, just know Poteen's the name, he's the star of the show. Wieners and hobbits, the tale so grand.
Alright.
Poteen, the legend of this hobbit land.
Oh, yellow again. I love it. I don't know why they don't. Do they like not run out of yellow mushroom drops? Oh, good. It's only going to take me 3 corruption removes. There we go. Okay. We're doing it. We're putting all the dots on. We need to remove this yellow. Son of a- It's killing me. It's killing me, Smalls. Alright.
In the depths of night, when the stars all gleam, he tells the tales of old in a wishful dream. Courage for the weary, hope for those who mourn, born anew with the light of each new dawn.
Alright. Alright, let's try to get rid of this before he heals himself all the way back up again. Too late. Too late. These fights suck. Yellow mushroom back. Okay, looks like we're going for a 3 combo here. This would be the 4th corruption. There we go. Now we're fine. Be the 4th corruption we have on. The 4th corruption remover attack. Yellow's back. They can't even stop them from healing themselves all the way. Yellow's back up. Alright, let's try to get rid of this corruption faster, huh? Got it. Alright, now let's try to get rid of these dots. Let's put these dots back. Yellow again. Healed all the way back up. So shocked. Oh, this thing, man. Okay, here we go. Let's do it one more time. Stack this bleed all the way. This is light damage. Let's go with a big heal. And then let's go with actual bleed damage. Holy cow, I think we might have done it. Holy cow, was that awful. Well, the good news was that was absolutely awful. Like, I spent the last half hour fighting 2 trees. So I got that going for me. Stay away from me, you stupid tree. We should be able to fight normal now. Anyway, although not easy, that's technically how you handle the trees. But because my corruption removing has to be a gambit, it hurts me. If it was not a gambit, it would not be so bad. Now let's put this as our centers of quest. Let's not run into trees.
Mountains that rise like the courage inside.
You better, there you go. Just don't have anything near it. Take a look. I don't want a tree. Trees suck. It wouldn't be so bad if the corruption removed it right away, but because the corruption's so high, I have to keep them rolling on them. So they end up having multiples. Okay. Okay, what's this blue stuff? Let's go check that out. What's the blue? The blue is Weapons of the Marsh. Yes. Okay, let's go do that one. Alright, then we'll probably head out of here. No! Okay, just don't drop any, whatever it is. Blight. We got a red blight right away. Just keep it red. Keep it blue. If you drop a yellow, I'm gonna lose my cool. There it is. The yellow's there. Oh, I was like, that's nice. Yellow's back because they can drop yellow. Okay, there should be a cooldown on these yellows. It's not fair. Ah, you think you got me, and he threw a third one out. What's this last food? Bracelet. Oh, okay. We were going up to yellow. Going up to blue. We got to collect venom sacs and teeth from crocodiles. Okay. So venom sacs are way up here, obviously. Here's the thing. When I get into a tree fight, I need to use my battle prep. If I use my battle prep, then I know I'll have... yeah, I can get 2 of those stupid whatever else. Technically 3. There's no way these guys have blight. If they have blight, well, that's not fair. I think we're moving up to Spider's Nest, if I could guess. Okay, so those trees, they took us a long time, but we did get them done. We did get them done. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you stupid tree. Just don't even. Yeah, that's what we want. So close. We need spiders. What do you mean tell me spiders are here? They're up top. They're cool. Don't freak out. Don't get mad. Be happy. Be happy. Oh, these clips are straight up. I like that. That's fine. I'll go in the water. I don't care anymore. That's obviously a moving tree. They're not tricking me again. Is there crocodiles in here? I need crocodile teeth. It's a roamer. There crocodile teeth in there?
There's a russet rising in the compost. He don't walk, he glides like jam. Whisper sweet nothings to a purple yam. Granny said, boy, you best slow down, but he's already halfway through. Tater town with his sidekicks close and
Those are the blight
that sweet spot and pulls it up.
bog monsters. I think that's right.
He got sweet potato sipping on moonshine. Got Idaho dreams and a Georgia.
We're here for spiders and crocodiles. I don't see any
Poteen OBowen.
crocodiles.
Dancing through the fields with a bucket.
Definitely spiders.
Hash and fry 'em crisp.
Oh, they got blight on. I like that. Alright, let's just do this. There we go. We'll keep that in our pocket. Oh, and I'm all out of crocodiles.
That's when he comes in a flash of denim and tuber ambition. Remember
Oh, I killed him. I killed him on yellow fungus. That's funny. That's the first time I've ever done that.
who got the root?
Yellow fungus, not awesome.
Chasing Poteen OBowen.
Okay, let's heal ourselves. Let's do double shields real fast. So then we know we'll have two. Now we're gonna bleed. We're gonna bleed them out. It's a hatch. There we go. Oh yeah, we didn't get rid of that. Because that'd be crazy. How could we get rid of the yellow mushroom all over us? Okay, guys. Oh, we got all of our. There we go. Well, okay, let's try to get rid of our yellow mushroom. You're gonna barely make it out. There we go. That's what I thought. Is that? It's a corpse. Let's go get us a corpse. Okay, now we'll go back and turn that in. Now what else do we got? We still got more crocodiles. They're way down there. Oh, boo! Boo this man. I'm good. I don't want to deal with you spiders. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you blight. Leave me alone. I love the blight as a mechanic, for real. But it is a pain. So as you can see, the yellow, when it's on, the yellow blight, or the yellow spores, it heals 11,000 for every 3 seconds, for 30 seconds. That's insane. So the yellow ones have to be removed. The red isn't too bad. I think it's damage increase. Yeah, outgoing damage 1. Well, okay, times 1 point. So, although you don't see it very often, the only thing that's more powerful than percentages is times. So it's the whole times it by 1.2%. So the damage increase buff is pretty brutal. And then the other one that's worse is the yellow. The yellow is awful. And I think the blue isn't too bad. I want to say it's times 0.95, which also times is bad. Times is worse than percentages. Well, this place slows you down a bit. The good news is This place will slow you down. It's okay. It's not too bad. Tanks have a hard time. Okay, here we go. Ready? Now, I'll show you what there is. We're gonna get our heels rolling first. Then there's a yellow. So the yellow here, obviously, yeah, 11,000. So in order to get rid of it, you gotta press 2, 3, 1. This is my corruption removing. And then in order to keep it rolling, I'm just gonna go with some beats. So 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1. We got yellow back, so now we gotta go with 2, 3, 1. Alright, we stuffed the what that one gone. There we go. Now we're gonna do it again. We're gonna go all the way to the next field one. That's space. There we go. Now we'll heal ourselves for a bit. The yellow's back. So what we're gonna do, 2, 3, 1. Try to remove this yellow corruption. We got it off. So, once again, very ugly, still nasty. We pulled that one off, barely. Okay, guys, I know there's a way to get up. Doesn't involve going this way. Alright, we're gonna go around. There we go. Oh, that was close. We tried to ruin it. Nope, nope, I'm good. I'm not doing this. I'm not fighting this guy. What am I doing now? Okay, we're right here. There we go, he loved me. Alright. That thing's still chasing me. I love it. Okay. Alright, so as always, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I stream. With that, we will be doing a Care Bear stream tomorrow. As always, I want to thank everybody for the subs, for the bits, for the raids, for the gifts, for the lurking, for hanging out. You guys are absolutely amazing. We got our 1,000 bits as well, so I guess Saturday we'll be doing a Teletubby stream. Zolk, absolutely amazing. Wargy, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We are 9 subs away from a Tater stream. Inc. Oh, there you are as always. Thank you so much for staying up. I know that's pretty late for you, so thank you so much. And until I see all of you again tomorrow for some more Lord of the Rings Online, may you continue may the hairs on your toes grow ever longer. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys all again tomorrow for some more Lord of the Rings Online. Thank you guys so much for spending the evening with me.
Dark where shadows scream, I find the light, a wizard's dream. Orcs may charge, but I don't wait. Music binds my fate. It's great, it's great. Ring of power, let me sway. Under moonlight, I'll never stray. Dancing through this endless fight, Middle Earth ignites tonight. One more turn across the Shire. Feet are quick, hearts on fire. From Rivendell to Rohan's gates, rhythms clash in ancient states. Ring of